Now on to Armenia, where protesters have forced their way into a government building in the capital of Yerevan. They're there to demand the resignation of Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan. Last week, he said there was an attempted coup after the army demanded that he quit. Protests against the prime minister began in November after he signed a ceasefire, ending a 6-week war with Azerbaijan over the separatist territory of Nagorno-Karabakh. Joining us now is Rob Parsons, our chief foreign editor. Rob, how under threat is the prime minister at this point?
Well, there's no doubt that he's under extreme pressure and that his popularity, once very high, has slipped since Armenia's defeat in that war with Azerbaijan over Nagorno-Karabakh. But to go from there to say that he is threatened or that the opposition in the streets could push him out of power, I think would be a leap too far at this stage, although things could end up being like that. At the moment, about 45% of the population of Armenia, according to a recent poll, would like him to resign. About 40% want him to stay on. But the catch for the opposition is that Pashinyan, the prime minister, on an individual basis, by comparison with leaders of the opposition, is more popular than any of them. And therein really lies the problem of the opposition. It is fractured. Its leaders are discredited because of their past. Men like Robert Kocharyan, Serge Sargsyan, former presidents of Armenia, were rejected by the Armenian people because of their nefarious dealings in the past or association with corruption and nepotism. There was a vote in 2018, parliamentary vote. They were cast out of power by a big majority. Nobody, I think, or very few, want to go back to that situation. That is the strength of Pashinyan, a sort of negative strength, if you like. But from the perspective of the opposition, it makes it very difficult by democratic means to put him out of power.
Well, so there's certainly political uncertainty. Tensions are ramping up. Could there actually be a coup?
Well, this is what Nikol Pashinyan has been talking about. Last week, he accused the military of attempting a coup d'etat against him when the chief of staff called on him to step down from power. As a consequence, Pashinyan sacked him. That dismissal has not yet been approved by the Armenian president, however. Pashinyan has got back to the president and repeated his demand and said that unless he follows it through, there is the possibility of using constitutional means, i.e. impeachment, to get rid of the president and put somebody else in. So, there is that possibility. There's no doubt that the military in Armenia is very dissatisfied. It is hurting after the defeat in the war against Azerbaijan in Karabakh. It wants something to happen, which puts it in a better light. But there is no history of coup d'etats in Armenia. It seems unlikely, even given the circumstances at the moment, that it will go that far. And so far, there have been no signs of troops on the streets.
Okay, our chief foreign editor, Rob Parsons.